Okay, boys and girls, this is Wingsrule, and we are back. I've had some people inquire about troop setup, troop combinations, composition, who to have backing up who. So we're going to give a little quick tutorial on this. I'm going to show you what I've got for heroes. I don't have the best of the best. I would like to. I mean, obviously, it takes time. I've only been at this for 5 months. And you know what? I paid for a substantial amount of hires, and I've gotten myself to where I am with hard work for rings and and souls, obviously. But yeah, I paid my money to get my hires, and I have pretty much every troop I want. Well, I definitely have every troop I want. So there's my Pangoli. His talents are mediocre at best. His skill is maxed. Okay, there's my abyss. As you can see, these aren't raw. My abyss is on my base, so the aids that I'm using on my base are increasing my abyss to 16,000 attack and 200,000 HP. My abyss has a bit better talents: 5 of 5, 5 of 5, and 3 of 3. Um, Unfortunately, they've decided to give him the warrior mercenaries, which I wish that they had switched it up to executioners maybe. But anyways, I'm using the 3 of 3 art of war to pick up 3 extra mercenaries. Landslide, same deal. Max skill, talents mediocre. Mercenaries level 2 evolution. So this is what I'm using for troops. Land Arctic Lord. I was pushing him for a while because he does have such a high attack, and if I drop him in my base right now, he would probably be around 11 or 12,000 ATK. And his skill isn't quite maxed, and you can see right here the damage he does is 12,000 plus 373% of his attack. So basically, he's going to be doing close to 17 or 18,000 um, flying across the base. So that's that. Um, Pounder, don't use him on a regular basis. His skill is low. I dropped him once I got landslide, and I never really liked his skill that much. So, anyways, yeah, his talents are. It's pretty savage. Look at the mercs, 832. They're at level 2, so they're actually doing a whole lot of damage. And I have 2 of 3 Art of Wars twice. So I've got an extra 4 mercenaries. So I'm taking 19 mercenaries into every battle with attacking at 832 ATK. So that's pretty solid. Saf, I kind of gave up on Saf. I know a lot of people want to use Saf to spam the Chariot Divine. And yeah, it makes sense to me, but right now my main ones are my key. I use the Art of War again for Saf. I always wanted to get more mercenaries for the guys that had strong mercenaries, and now I don't use them, so he's stalled out. Great Sage, 37 mercenaries, 829 ATK. Evolved to level 2. He needs one more. He needed one more to get to max. He is now at max. Talents are mediocre, hard body. Obviously, that's not doing a whole lot because it's 3,000 HP. Whereas if it was a percentage, it would be far more. But 3,000 HP on 190,000 isn't really all that significant. He also has the blade on. He only has the blade because I was just using him in the battle royal. Okay, so my Rene Ven, she's there, 14 of 20. I could move her up to 16 to get the maximum out of what she regenerates the troops to, but I'm not huge on that. I kind of feel like I wasted a lot on Rene. She does a lot of aiding for me, but that's really just about it because I don't even use any sharpshooters in any of my main attack strategies. when I go. The only time I use sharpshooters is in Battle Royal, and it is OP. Anybody that's out there trying to set up a Battle Royal, sharpshooters are where it's at. Blockhead is a main aid for me, so his aid skill is almost maxed. Ambrosia, again, her skill is maxed. Her mercs are mediocre. They're wizards. I could level those up. Probably should. Um, so I've got the Skull Mage, another main aid for me. Sorry, I'm having some gas issues here. I've got feel like I'm gonna burp all over the friggin' screen here. So, anyways, all of my pans are level 5, all my aids, because that's given me an extra 5 seconds for each one of the heroes. So that's the key. It doesn't cost a lot to put them up to 5, so try and do that. Just to get yourself an extra 2 seconds. It starts with 3 seconds of revitalization. So here comes another big aid. This guy is this is an awesome aid right here. Okay, so he is aiding my executioners under Great Sage. So my Great Sage, when he goes into battle with 18 mercs because he's got the Art of War. But when I actually go into battle, I have an extra 5. So 23 of those executioners, which is friggin' savage. That is off the hook. So now, who else do we got here that I wanted to show? Okay, so we got our Pyro Pete, and a lot of people have really discarded Pyro Pete because the sharpshooter strategy has kind of fizzled away because of the introduction to Landslide and Great Sage. They both have really devoured, and Ambrosia for that matter, have really just ate up that sharpshooter strategy. All 3 of their skills and divines really just crucify the sharpshooters. I mean, it's just like 1, 2, 3, poof, they're all gone. You could have 85 sharpshooters and they're all dead in one shot. So that's how that works. The AoE damage is insane. So I've got 2 Pyro Petes. This one is my aid for Pyro Pete as I do sharpshooter attacks in the Battle Royal. So that's my hero. That's my hero selection, and we're gonna check the attack formation. So in Battle Royal, I'm using, like I said, I'm using sharpshooter's attack. I have Ambrosia here with a Pangoli aid, like my max Pangoli. Saf, obviously, because she's giving such a massive amount of bonus in the arena or in the battle royal, because I don't know, that's just her. It's a multiple of 2. So that's huge because, as you can see, Ambrosia is attacking at like 12,000. So basically, every time she hits, it's worth 24,000. So that's pretty solid. Now I'm using Pyro Pete. Now look at his, obviously his HP and attack is not why he's here. It's his mercenaries. His mercenaries are the sharpshooters, and like we've already looked at them, they're level 40 and evolved twice. So they're ready to go kill stuff, and they do exactly that. And yeah, the aids for Pyro are Rene Van is key. Obviously, Pangoli is backing it up to keep the extra 5 second of lifespan. And we've got, as my buddy Milo would say, Beak Nose or Demon Slayer as the 3rd aid, bringing in on those really high sharpshooters. He's bringing in an extra 5. So Pyro Pete's actually rocking it out at somewhere around 35 aids, which is huge. Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Rene Van, obviously, another sharpshooter. So essentially when I go into a battle royal, what happens is the sharpshooters take over and they really just isolate somebody and demolish. Okay, so that's just how it goes. What we'll do is we're going to break into a sharpshooter attack on the battle royal right now. What I think I would like to do is remove Ambrosia and replace her with Abyss Demon because I put her in because the last challenge in the battle royal was aerial assault troops only. So we'll put Ambrosia back in under no, don't want her. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Nobody's gonna die, so Ambrosia's not really gonna do anything. We're gonna take the book away from her though. The tomb, my bad. I call it the book. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I can't change it. It's in my head, and that's just the way it is. Actually, I don't want it on him. I would like it on Great Sage. And then I would like the, okay, so now we need to go up here. I'm sorry, this is dragging out. I want this, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm talking and working here. So I want the level 2 on Abyss. As you can see, the level 2, the bonus attributes are increases the hit rate by 3% and hit critical and attack by 243. So that's going to increase his healing power. So we're going to drop this one back down on Chiron just to give him that extra attack boost for blasting at people. And so that's going to be my Battle Royal lineup. And we are going to make some changes to this, but we'll do that in the next video because the next video is going to be me going full on in the arena for my quest for deity. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, we're going to do a quick little extra purchase, and we're going to go to town on this base. Hang on, no, I think we need to get some spells. One out of each of my 2 attacks, I like to use spells. I have used a couple of attacks here today because I'm trying to work on a couple of different troop combinations for my Battle Royal. And this is what I've really felt like is going to be the best possible lineup for this specific hero rest. So as I ramble on, we're gonna target this guy right here, this victory statue. We're gonna drop them all in. So there's a reason why I like to use Great Sage. Now I know he's not really doing a whole lot of much at this point, but here's what he does. He boosts that rage meter up for all of my heroes. So, and Abyss Demon is really the key to this attack because his ATK is actually far superior to any other in the lineup. Nobody is even comparable. I mean, as you can see, the first 20 seconds I've already almost got myself 5 million, and barely half of that time was just getting the troops out. So yeah, we're gonna block him out for a little while. I don't know if he already hit me or not. It's hard to tell because Pangoli is strong. But I mean, realistically, if you're not gonna die, you're okay. You know, my heroes are pretty strong. They don't usually die in the battle royal. I think I already shared for the day, so that's why I'm doing this video. I wanted to, as you can see, these sharpshooters are really going to work. We're going to do one of these right over top of here too because we know that Abyss is really strong. So we're going to try and utilize as much of that OP attack that he brings with him to our advantage. We're not really working with Abyss right now to heal. The only thing we're doing is we're using Abyss to kick this guy's ass. To be honest, I like to bring Pangoli down. Abyss for some reason automatically wants to target the hero as soon as it becomes in range or starts doing some damage. So we're going to bring back these mercenaries that may have passed away, and we're going to rejuvenate them for the seconds right before we activate the two skills that activate the sharpshooters. So it's looking like we're probably going to get about 25 million, which is a little bit disappointing. I would rather if Abyss was to keep his ass over there with the sharpshooters because that way I can get him in the allied wins spell, and everybody can take advantage all together. So yeah, we got about 26 million. 26.3. So that's pretty solid. I believe I've gotten almost to 28. Not necessarily on that particular one. I think that's the difference there is you don't get the isolation factor. But we popped out that video. That's just a quick breakdown of the troops that I'm using on a day-to-day basis, and I'm leveling up. I'm using my ancient relic. As you can see, I laid over my ancient relic to these guys are all from level 14 from yesterday, and today I will do the same. And yeah, so that's the plan. I will do the ancient relic next, and then the arena challenge. So this has been Wingsrule, and we are still clashing. And peace.